All right, I'm going to share something in this video, team, that's really going to give you, some of you at least, can give you a huge transformation in your business. This one thing helped me from going from having both my cars repossessed to absolutely finally figuring out how to go fast in this industry. See, I've made 6 figures prior to that, but I've never started off fast. I always kind of tried to figure things out and get my ducks in order and understand the comp plan. And it's just till recently, in the last few years, where I learned how to go super fast in a home-based business. And the one thing, and this is one of the things my mentor Danny used to help me with over and over and over, and another book, Purpose-Driven Life, many years ago, it talks about pruning back. This is the only way to really have a massive explosion. You've got to prune back a lot of things in your brain right now, in your life. And some of those things that you have to get out, that you have to prune out, are going to be things that are very good. Things that are very exciting in your life right now, and it looks to be good, but in the reality, it's distracting you from getting great at building your home-based business and getting off to an extremely fast start. You know, we get in a home-based business and we try to do too many things. We try to maybe set up a blog, or we try to figure out a little bit of social media. You know, maybe you buy some leads, and maybe you try to figure out how to do the warm market thing, and maybe you start handing out some of your products and talking to people about the product and trying to get some retail sales going. And then maybe, you know, you find out that doesn't work, or, you know, you're just getting confused, and maybe you switch companies and you realize it's not working there any better, their system's not any better, because the reality is you're trying to do too many things. You got to prune out things in your business, maybe things in your personal life that you've got to prune out. Now, I'm not talking about priorities. I'm not saying you have to prune out things with your family or your faith or your health or anything like that. But you know the certain things in your life, and maybe write them down, of the things that you can get out that are distractions. And again, sometimes they're even good things. The analogy I was thinking about, that if you want to walk past, I'm going to put you in my video, honey. My wife's trying to sneak by my video. But anyways, the analogy that I wanted to do is, you ever heard that analogy? I'm sure you have, about the monkey, right? You know how to catch a monkey, like in the Caribbean and some of those African places where there's monkeys? They say to get a jar, kind of like this, well, probably not like this, and you put a bunch of food in there, or like a banana, and the monkey reaches in there, and they can't get the banana out. Why? Because they have too much in their hand, and they can't get out all the fruit. That's what so many of you, it's what I do a lot. We try to get too much, and we try to pull out so much instead of going like this and just getting out one thing. Instead of trying to grab everything, instead of trying to learn social media, attraction marketing, video marketing, setting up your blog, warm market, cold market, there's just so much. But here's the thing that helped me become really great at building a home-based business, and I'm doing it all over again. I'm going through the same frustration, the same struggles all over again. It is a battle. It is a battle of the mindset of, and here's what makes going very fast in your home-based business. This is the ingredient: doing one thing and getting really amazing at one thing. The way that I think about this when I'm really in that zone is treating that one thing, that one activity of prospecting daily with one niche, whether it's buying leads, generating leads. You just get good at that one niche that can produce fruit right now, that can produce results right now. Okay? Not something that's going to take 6 months to figure out. You've got to pick one niche right now where tomorrow you can actually get prospects from and start calling them, getting them involved in your business right now. Otherwise, you'll spin your wheels, you'll run around like a hamster on the wheel. So here's how I treat that one thing, like I'm an Olympic athlete. Treat your business like you're an Olympic athlete. Olympic athletes get great at either sprinting, that's their sport. They get great at pole vaulting, if that's their sport. They get great at diving, if that's their sport. They get great at swimming, if that's their sport. Whatever their one niche is, right? They get really good at that. Get really good at one thing first, whether it's, whether you're generating leads or warm market, but get really good at enrolling just 2 people per week. If you enroll 2 people per week, you're in the top 1% of the entire industry. That's 8 people a month. Because the reality of enrolling 8 people a month, you're usually only going to find maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 if you're really blessed, maybe 4 people that even have enough desire to be coachable, enough desire to do something and take action. The other ones are going to fall into your customer base. The other ones are going to think about and analyze and try to figure out how to set their blog up first. And no matter what you say, they're going to try to figure out the comp plan and how to structure things first. They're going to figure out how to memorize a script book first. They're just going to spin their wheels. It's just human nature. So at least half or more are going to do that. But if you want to grow your team, you've got to lead by example. Enroll 2 people a week. Pick 1, maybe 2 niches. Warm market's definitely a good one. Buying advertising is another good one for lots of traffic, okay? Pick a couple niches, 1 or 2 max. Don't pick a bunch. Stay focused. Enroll 2 people a week. So when people look you in the eye, they're going to say this: what do you do? Or what do I do in my home-based business? I just got started. You can look them in the eye, just like I'm going to tell you. Do exactly what I do. Do exactly. In fact, how did I find you? Through the internet, right? Through the magazine, right? And then what I do? And then I called you, right? And they'll say, yeah. And then I sent you to a website, right? Where you watched a presentation. And they'll say, yeah. And I say, well, that's what you do. And then we'll also teach you some other methods once you get started, on how to build a business as well. There's many different ways, but we'll teach you how to become an expert at maybe 1 or 2. Okay? Does that make sense, I tell them? And they say yes. And I say, great, welcome aboard. And you come across with conviction and posture because it's what you're doing. And what they have to do is copy what you're doing. So what you have to do is have a simple system that they can see exactly what you're doing. Now, your strategies may be more advanced than theirs initially, but the process of talking to people, sending them to a message, and enrolling them stay the same. You do this one thing, prune out some good distractions in your life. I know it sounds weird. Some good things in your life, because you only have so much energy. You only have so much time. And if you're trying to do too much, you're just going to spin and nothing's going to work. You're going to keep your hands stuck in there and you're not going to get any momentum. I see it over and over in coaching clients. I see it over and over even in my own team, even though I tell them this over and over and over. So I look forward to seeing you in your breakthrough. When you have a breakthrough, please email us, call us, let us know. We want your testimonial for your success in your business. So I'll see you in the next video.